Andrew, and I am back from my little hiatus. I apologize, I have been so busy with soccer and school and work, I really haven't had time to myself or yet to make another video. I would like to thank Jordan and Alex for constantly harassing me into making new material. It's really hard to believe that there are actually like one or two of you out there that actually look forward to the stuff I put out, but you know, I thank you for that, and I will try my best to continue to shoot out new material and hopes that you will enjoy it. So this video is about my emotional changes on testosterone. I also apologize for the many airplanes, boats, or birds, or people that will interrupt this video. Good stuff. I'm by the river. It's actually fairly pretty. It's a little foggy today, but I was off of work today. I was called out actually, so I started to thought I would go for a little bike ride and make this video. Just two birds, one stone. Okay, let's go. So I'd like to start off by saying a couple emotional changes that I have felt. This one I think is really important. I don't feel dependent on people. I've learned to love myself and not feel like I need someone in my life in order to be happy. I'm not talking about a specific person, but just like, I used to rely on other people for my own happiness, and that's not the case anymore. And that's a hard thing to learn how to not do and not fall into those patterns, but I've managed to do it. So that's pretty great. What else is new? I mean, I feel a lot more confident, which I think is, people would assume. I think that kind of coincides with all of the physical changes, obviously. I just feel better about myself. I feel confident. I don't have to constantly worry about being outed in public. If someone were to walk in on this video right now, I would just be like, hey, what's up? As before, I would freak out and, think that they would want to harm me or something because I wouldn't pass or whatever. I mean, that's an emotional change for me because I'm not constantly living in fear. So I guess this is a little reflection video. I've tried to make an emotional changes on TV video before. Oh my god. But it didn't work out. I tried to make emotional changes on TV video before, but it didn't really work out. It's a really hard topic to, cover. I think at least. Because, every experience is different for everyone. I will never ever speak for all people in the FTM community who choose to medically transition. Or anyone for that matter. That's just, no. But yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of it isn't just from the testosterone. I think it's from growing up, and maturing. I started testosterone in January of 2014, and a lot have happened between, last year and this year. I'm completely different. I'm drastically different from the person I was, and that has nothing to do with the testosterone. That's just growing up. So I really don't know how to make this video. Granted, I am so much happier because of the testosterone, because I see the physical changes, and that makes me happy, if that makes any sense. I'm the happiest I have ever been in my entire life, for sure. But I still have so much more to work on. I've decided to go back to therapy, which is a big deal to me. For so long, I seeked therapy because I stopped seeing my therapist as soon as I found out that I was starting testosterone. Once I got my testosterone letter from her, a letter of recommendation, that's when I stopped going to her. I soon realized, shortly after, that she was the only person that really knew what I was going through, which is weird because she's never transitioned before, but she was the one person I could talk to that dedicated, her entire life to like researching that stuff. So I wanted to go back, but I didn't want to ask my parents because I feel so guilty when they buy things for me, especially healthcare, which I know sounds ridiculous, but it really gets to me. I don't know why, because I know that's something that I shouldn't be ashamed to ask for, but I am. I also feel like that now that I've started testosterone and now that I have improved, that I should not be seeking treatment because there are other people that, need it more than I do. But at the same time, I feel like these are just excuses that I'm saying for, I do need therapy. Transitioning at the age of 17 is a huge deal. Being transgender is a huge deal, and you shouldn't be ashamed to want therapy. I can see myself at 45, with a family and a career and, very happy, and, I may still want therapy just because I'm transgender. I don't think that there's anything wrong with that, and I think I need to stop making myself feel guilty about it. I feel like I'm really struggling with society, and just how transgender people are perceived. That's really the thing that gets to me. Oh, this is important. I can't believe I almost forgot to talk about this. Dysphoria. That's something that it's been crazy. When I first started really feeling dysphoria is when I identified with the word transgender. I guess this was my freshman year of high school. When I found that word transgender and found what it meant, I quickly identified with it and I said, this is me. As soon as I did that, it was probably the best and worst thing to happen to me in my entire life. It was the best thing because I knew that this is what I needed to do. And it was also the worst thing because as soon as I figured it out, my sadness was turned into dysphoria. Gender dysphoria. And it led me to suicidal thoughts and multiple suicide attempts. I can't explain dysphoria to people, but it's the worst, and I would not wish it on my worst enemy. It's really cold. I should have wore a jacket. My girlfriend would probably punch me right now. It's like her biggest pet peeve is that I never wear jackets. She bought me a jacket once just because of it. It's a plane. I will let the plane pass. But yeah, dysphoria. I still feel dysphoria. Granted, it is not as often. It does not consume me like it did before. Before, it was so bad that I could not focus in school. My grades plummeted because I would just sit in class and think about how much I hated myself and hated my body. Sex, just being in the shower, just anything, just it was the worst. It was so bad, and it really sucked. Here comes a boat. Please don't turn in here. Oh God, it's turning. God damn it. Are they stopping? What are they doing? They just turned around again. Oh, they're stopping right here, so now they can probably hear me. But oh well. Okay, whatever. We're gonna pretend like they're not there. But yeah, I still feel dysphoria. It's not as often, and it's manageable. I can overcome it. If I feel dysphoric, I can solve it. I can figure it out, and it doesn't ruin my entire day. Whereas opposed to before, if I felt dysphoric, I shut down. I would stop talking to people, and I would cry myself to sleep, and that doesn't happen anymore. My dysphoria is nowhere near to be completely vanished, but I don't feel the need to kill myself, which is, it's something I kind of forget, honestly. I forget what it felt like to be constantly on myself. I'm going to continue to grow, and a year from now I will be completely different from the person I am today. And that's not just because of the testosterone, that's because I grow, and I learn, and this is why this video was so difficult, because a lot of it is, you don't become a better person because of the hormone. You become a better person because you grow. Does that make any sense? All these famous trans people that you see, they're not the person they are because of the hormones. They're the person they are because they became that person, if that makes any sense. I know that's really cheesy, but it's what I learned. Really, before I transitioned, all I could focus on was surgery and hormones, and that's, you're more than that, and that will come, but you have a life to live now. Now, granted, I know what it feels like to be impatient about everything, but this is really hard to talk about, because I can't really tell someone to just feel happy with, with what they need that they don't have. But I don't know. I'm just trying to. If I could go back a year from now and tell past me something, that would be it. You'll get there. You'll get there. I promise. So yeah, this has been my reflection about a year and 4 months on testosterone. I still have a ways to go, and I'm not even talking about physical changes. I want to better myself as a person, and I strive to do that every day. And I think that does coincide with the testosterone. I know I'm contradicting myself here, but testosterone has helped me figure out who I am, and because of that, I can strive to be a better person and better myself in every form. So, alright, I am going to go finish my bike ride. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. No. Oh, God.